Awesome! So is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toku's not here.
And Toku is? You really don't remember? Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just for a moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toku behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible! Wait, did the room swapping just happen because the killer wanted to hide the fact that Chihiro was a boy? Phew, so now everyone's here, right? I still think Toko would be too obvious. I think everyone will point at Toko first. I think Toko will be the one everyone will go for first.
Okay, then hustle. Onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. I'm surprised, like, Makoto never checks anything. Oh right, I forgot about that. Toko can't see blood. I think it was Sami. But that doesn't make sense, Apes. She still has to see blood when she kills the person. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Toko. Yeah, it could definitely be a dude. I think it was a dude. Or, I don't know. But, like, it's likely that it was a dude. I'm kind of like, Mondo has become actually suspicious now because Mondo called Chihiro a dude. So he knew. He knew that Chihiro is a dude. Mondo the murderer. Or maybe it's another boy dressed as a girl. Oh. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Sakura. Oh. Yeah, let's just go.
It's true.
We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Yeah, Chihiro is definitely male. The steel box sank with heavy clanking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground, and as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're rip-roaring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay, then let's get this show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Oh right, the prep. We didn't get a single new skill. Just more points. I mean, I will still check. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Like, we have 15 points now, but these are the only 2 skills we have. God damn it. Is that blueberry juice again? No, it's coffee. Isn't that amazing? I am drinking a coffee and I'm vaping coffee. Team Leon.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
It's not.
then I'll punish everyone.
It's like having
besides
2
the
different
second, and
coffee.
the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
What is the word again? Things.
Okay then. So, first off,
We're off to trial, Prince.
let's talk about the murder weapon.
First we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Well, that one should be simple. Oh, wait, could it have been the library desk lamp?
Chihiro's fatal inferno. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe. No, that's wrong.
Iron pipe? Where would you come up with that?
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
It could be wrong, yeah, it could have been actually the lamp. That would explain why the plug, like the cable was there, but I assume that later on we might... I think we will reveal the actual... what actually happened later, so that could still change that fact, King Snaker, but yeah.
The wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
Oh wait, King Snaker, you're just mimicking the game. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, the lamp looked clean and everything. It would be a little bit far-fetched.
Look at her head wound.
That's so creepy.
Yeah, it's objection!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is
Hero is still suspicious to me.
fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Yeah, she never investigates. She says it's not her thing. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Sure. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. What does that mean? Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debate. But there's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the timer will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. In which case you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well, we're not on gentle. Well then, good luck and have fun. Jeez. Yeah. I guess it's the Genocide Jack case file, right?
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
Hey, so
What?
speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
What was speeding up again?
It's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, I will hit the noise!
Speaking of Genocide Jack,
Oh god, okay, I guess I will have to shoot the noise.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. Case closed.
That's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong. I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put
I mean,
together about the
to be
genocide
clear,
Jack
Byakuya showed it to us.
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
Bloodlust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Uh-oh, Hina!
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that is never been
Well,
published.
Panda, Byakuya showed us all of this. He showed us the file, he led us to the library. Why would he show us all of this? If it was him? Because obviously he was the one to already know prior to this.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world large doesn't know, how the victim was positioned.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a
Yeah, but
certain
still,
way.
he would be the only one to know the details. Byakuya would be the only one to know the details how to frame a Genocide Jack murder, right? So it wouldn't make sense for him to go out and tell Makoto. Byakuya wants to frame us. Well, he has done a shitty job so far, but maybe. Well, you wouldn't say it if it was true, King Snaker.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
I mean, yeah, if someone else could have went to the library, I guess.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Frame us as a meme in this chat, yeah. I'm poop lust.
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way.
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Thank you for the follow, Blue-Eyed Avenger, and welcome to the stream.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
No, it's not Toko. See? See, I told you Toko would be the first one they would be targeting, because Toko is fucking obvious with her whole personality disorder, blah blah, psychotic. But this means it could actually be Byakuya, because he's the first one to point the finger.
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Hey, Blue-Eyed Avenger.
So yeah, I think like now it could very well be Byakuya. He showed us all of this to perfectly frame Toko. No, it's not Toko. It's definitely not Toko. It's never the person they point the finger first at, Panda. Yeah, but Byakuya still seems too obvious, but it could be very well Byakuya now. Why is Hifumi not with it though?
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like blotophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
They can now pull out the argument that if she has a personality disorder, that maybe that other personality isn't afraid of blood.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It does seem like a riddle in a way, but I feel like I can just about see it. Genocide Jack is Toko, but isn't Toko. What does it mean?
What does it mean, chat?
Oh no, but please no Hangman's Gambit. Personality? Disorder? What? Uh-oh. Skill? I don't get it, what the word is. Wait. I don't get it, chat! It's definitely not P. I already tested. That's definitely not that one. Okay, let's test C. Okay, ski. There aren't many words with ship. Ah, what? I don't understand. What's this word? Schizo? Oh! Schizophrenia. Okay, okay, Z. Give me Z. Give me Z. Okay. Okay, okay, I got it. I didn't know that was written with SCH in English. Yeah.
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Jeez. Yeah, and also didn't know, like, how do you come up with that? Because, like, usually it's like schizophrenia, right? Like, the whole is the whole term. Or, I don't know, do you pronounce it schizophrenia in English? I don't know. But, I've never heard it, like, abbreviated like that. Yeah.
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Like, I would have understood if they went here for disorder or sickness or something. Okay, it is a phrase you lose a lot. That's shortened. It's a real slang word, okay.
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality has to do with her behavior. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual.
Yeah, I know, Blue-Eyed Avenger. Like, in German, the word is Schizophrenie. And it's actually written the same way, more or less, just the ending is different. But I wouldn't have thought that in English you write it with SCH as well. Like, there are very little words in English with SCH, right?
She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Okay, what if Toko is actually Genocide Jack, but she still didn't kill Chihiro? Like, she obviously has the personality disorder, but like, it's never the person they point the finger at first. So I would think maybe she is actually Genocide Jack, but she didn't actually kill Chihiro, which makes Byakuya actually super suspicious. We need to be overly complex, I guess. Maybe, yeah. So, Blood Avenger, where are you from? Are you from the US or from England? Or I guess you are a native. I know, like, Psycho, yeah. Kingsnaker, I know. Of course, yeah, you're right. I've just never heard it used shortened like that. Yeah, Panda, it is making Byakuya very suspicious indeed. I think a killer being a killer is too easy myself. And have you played the game Blue-Eyed? Probably, right? Oh, you even said here in America. I'm sorry, you're from America. Okay,
melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
oh, nice.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
That's what I keep telling you, Weeps. Wow, Panda. Get down from your horse. I think it's gonna be neither Toko nor Byakuya, actually. Like, I don't know. He is very suspicious right now, but I feel like every case needs to have like at least like 3 twists. So the first twist after Toko will be that we pay attention to Byakuya, and then it will turn out that it's still not Byakuya.
In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Like, the explanation could be, she is Genocide Jack, but she didn't kill Chihiro. Somebody framed it as a Genocide Jack murder. It might have still not been Byakuya. He just instantly knew it was Genocide Jack because he knew the facts about Genocide Jack.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
The lamp extension? Yeah. Byakuya was using that lamp and that extension. Well, I don't know, Apes. Toko's other personality, and she did mention Genocide Jack, so I think we have actually, I think Toko is actually Genocide Jack. Unless someone manipulated her into thinking that.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Oh, Toko told him. I mean, they were talking about some sort of promise.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech,
oh,
strange conversation.
Toko's secret was that she's Genocide Jack.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
That makes Byakuya very suspicious now.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude.
I still think Toko is Genocide Jack. I just don't think her Genocide Jack killed Chihiro.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Right.
This is
Byakuya the bully.
not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I wonder where the turnaround is gonna come in.
I hate you.
I think Makoto is gonna be at some point like, but something just doesn't seem quite right.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person you don't mean.
Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see? What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this? What happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser.
Genocide Jill.
Split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
The teeth. Oh my god, Toko just has the best facial expressions.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
Yeah, that tongue too.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little light. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
It's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
I think Genocide Jill now will say that she in fact didn't kill Chihiro.
Clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt. A motive? Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
I never said I hated him because he was fat. I also never said I hated him. I said I don't like him.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly...
He was pretty annoying at the start. I mean, maybe not embarrassing, but it is a pretty dark secret for Toko, right?
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Yep.
You really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about all of this. Maybe the disappearing stain?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Did it match completely?
Give it up. You killed her.
Can I? Yeah, I think the status of the dead body doesn't quite fit. I think it's the status of the dead body.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone. You say that.
Perhaps if you had an
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How is it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
I mean, we noticed that right away when we looked at that panda, when we looked at the photos. Jill is a stabber.
I murder with passion and conviction.
The music is still so loud compared to the voices. By the way, is the music too loud for you guys? I did Kingsnake, yeah, the rectangles show me how many statements there are.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
I don't understand why she's defending herself. She could walk away here. Nah, she's gonna die. If they vote her, she's gonna die. If she didn't do it, Apes. The blackened will live and everyone else dies. You can navigate with their help while fast forwarding. Thanks, Sammy. I mean, yeah, I know like basically to how many I wanna fast forward. If I checked which one it was.
But what happened to Chihiro?
I usually keep the volume fairly low since you're higher than the game. I mean, yeah, I wanna be louder than the game, naturally.
It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
I see, Prince.
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders. The victim's fatal injury.
For one, the cause of death is different.
Yeah, I feel it should like be even one step lower.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
I mean, the voices are on max volume and the music is lower than half. It's really weird how this game is mixed. Smeared with orange. That's a flower. That's like flowers. Why didn't you just say smeared with blood prints? Die Orange Apes. There you go. Yeah, it's because my hair is above it, but it's a flower.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yes. Apes were not any different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking? So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
How the body, what was used to suspend her?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I use my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangements. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack.
Oh, it's Min.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
But Chihiro is a guy too.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims when Chihiro didn't fit it. But Chihiro wasn't a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo, bullseye, right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl! And the movie side of me just hates it! But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby.
But the thing is, Chihiro isn't actually a girl. Chihiro is a guy.
It's a different matter entirely when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
And actually, Chihiro's secret might also have been that.
Quiet, lolly car!
Slowly,
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Hey, Spooky Rin Boy. Welcome to the stream.
Whatever reason I have for killing, I would never give out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
She's fully equipped.
That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, Apes, I think so too. That's why they swapped Chihiro to the... No, Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, Apes. It's more like the killer didn't want the others to know that Chihiro was a guy. Because the killer found Chihiro in the boys' locker room.
Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty...
And actually, if you wanted to frame Genocide Jack or Jill and knew that the pattern was Min, you would have kept Chihiro in the boys' locker room.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong, you can't, you gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
I mean, Byakuya, yeah, now they're gonna point at Byakuya because Byakuya knew that before. But I still think it's not Byakuya because there must be a triple twist. There comes someone after Byakuya that is the real killer. I'm kinda... Yeah, right, Solheim, the scissors are a perfect gift for Toko, oh my god. Why are you defending Byakuya so much? It's not that he's not suspicious, Panda, it's just it's too early for him. I feel like he's gonna be here later on. Like, he sat all day in library to study up the perfect murder. This is way too, you know? This is way too bad. Like, this is way too, I don't know, this is not nearly tight enough for it.
Yeah, that's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Yeah, there is one person. I mean, also, I just don't think it's gonna be the second person we point at.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, it's not the second person we're gonna point at, Panda. It's like too early. There is always like a double twist. Yeah, I guess that was to make it extra shocking. But Sayaka was like suspicious from the start.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Like, there must be another twist to this, Panda.
So, we rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
Because it's anime, Panda.
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now,
Super early.
the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yeah, day one. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious, very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree?
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
He wanted to join the investigation. And I agree, Panda, he could have shown that all to us because he wanted to pin it on Toko. And I still think he wanted to pin it on Toko. I just still think he's too obvious.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Alright, Blade Avenger. No, the posters weren't misplaced to get Chihiro into the wrong room. The posters and the rugs were swapped because blood was on them. So the murder took place in the boys' locker room because Chihiro is a boy, and the murderer then swapped it all over to the girls' locker room. There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element has been added, okay. Next we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many... I don't understand. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your low truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. Wait. I can use weak spots as truth bullets? What? Yeah. Is this Riddler's bet? Yeah, I don't know. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck and have fun.
A natural reaction for any guy. The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distraction.
Well, Chihiro wasn't a girl.
What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you. If you're presented with the opportunity to check...
That's a natural reaction for... The victim was Chihiro, who was... So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for point...
Okay, I memorized it and now what?
What's so strange about that?
You wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
So it can't be that one actually, because after that there's nothing we can shoot at and it doesn't stick till the next round.
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy! The victim was Chihiro, who was a... No, it's wrong!
That doesn't make sense.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known
We didn't know it was Chihiro. We didn't know it was Chihiro. I thought we knew that Chihiro was the one missing. Sai beats this game with logic.
So you're saying that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. Huh? What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between this case and other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? The library desk lamp, I guess.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the bodies.
But Chihiro was...
I wanna see all of them first.
It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
No, don't remember it! Oh my
Hidden away somewhere.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain when I want to kill, and I use those same scissors?
Chihiro, it was some kind of...
That's right. Then there must be
Hey, Byakuya, wait.
I've never seen that rope before in my life.
No, it's wrong. Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yeah, right, Prince? It's like so weird because they should be all working together because they don't wanna die, but instead they are like, you need to solve it on your by yourself. We already all know.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
You were in the past again? You were.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
Kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally
It's
willing
not
to do
him.
something like this to win.
There's another twist here.
Sorry, but can we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Sure. Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Yeah, Hero, have we?
I know, but still.
I'm still not sure though who it is. The fact that Chihiro was a dude and was murdered in the boys' locker room and then swapped to the girls' lockers room, that fact should tell us who it actually was. Like, why would you go swap Chihiro to the girls' lockers room to hide the fact that she was a dude? That would mean to me it was a dude. who killed her that knew Chihiro was a dude. And I mean, Mondo did call Chihiro a dude. I wouldn't usually suspect Mondo because he's just a brute, but he seemed to know that Chihiro was a dude.
There's something that's still bothering you.
I think we're getting on the fact now that Chihiro is a dude. Yeah, Mondo doesn't seem to fit. I do agree, Apes. Like, I don't really suspect Mondo, but I still think that Hina and Hiro are pretty suspicious, but nothing really leads to them at this point. I think Sami is trying to frame us.
Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Byakuya's remarks just now, there's something in there that concerns me. The scene of the crime.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Why would he try? Why is Byakuya trying to frame himself so hard?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
Rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Hey Byakuya, did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Why is Byakuya trying to frame himself?
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
I got it.
The rug too, but I guess the poster is the more obvious one.
The poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker
Yeah, right, Apes. We know what everyone's thinking when they see that fluid on that poster.
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're
rugs.
referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
It's boobs.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
It's not that the stain was scrubbed away, it was moved. Yes.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime.
I didn't even notice that, Prince.
The blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Yeah, I haven't quite figured that out myself, why they would go through the struggle. It seems to be too much just for a distraction.
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room,
Yeah, because Chihiro is a dude.
then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Chihiro's secret is that she is a dude. She still has a female card, but she used Leon's card to get in there.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device, but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
And we don't know, maybe she still has a male card, but probably not.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Alright, which ones do we get? The broken e-handbook. It's the broken e-handbook.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her. No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Yes.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Oh god. I aimed higher so I wouldn't hit the silencing thing.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into
I think it's her secret Avenger, and she is here as a girl. I think that's how it is.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. She had that. She could get
God damn it! Okay. Oh. I need to shoot out the noise first.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. She had that. She could get into the boys' locker.
Fucking kidding me?
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
She must have hacked. She was. I'm sure that would have. No, I don't. She used the thing.
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. She had that.
It was still sped up! Fuck!
Is it really? Could Chihiro really?
Yeah, the silencer. I'm using the silencer first. Okay, I need to stop earlier.
She used the thing that was in the main hall.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
I forgot there was the focus mode. Yeah, shoot sooner.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because it's broken.
Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Oh! We have a fucking command for that? I didn't know.
I am struck silent by how
Nice.
gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you
No, I like it, Apes.
Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Right, Prince?
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked us, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, okay. I thought actually she did use Leon's handbook and somehow it broke in the process of or during the murder. That's what I thought. So if she didn't use Leon's handbook, that does mean she has in fact a boy handbook. that does mean, like, I thought maybe that was her dark secret and she was here as a girl, but then I do think she in fact does have a boy handbook, and that's also why she always refused to go to training with Sakura and Hina. But that also means a guy killed her, because there was no, like, there is no dead person besides Leon that's male. So it means a guy killed her. That means Hina is basically out of question now. That means Hiro is suspicious. And Mondo still. Thank you, Basti, I shall.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook.
And Makoto. True Kingsnaker, I guess. Hifumi too, actually. I never thought about whether Hifumi is, but he's just such a wimp, I don't know. And he would not set his foot into the gym.
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room. Byakuya is the one who did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I can do.
I agree with you though. I think you're on the right track.
What the? You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Mondo acting up suspicious here. I mean, like, if we're down to this now, it's a boy. I do think it's Mondo. Mondo knew that Chihiro was a dude. Mondo called Chihiro a dude. I feel like, though nothing else leads to it, just that one thing that he called Chihiro a dude. I call Hifumi hamster. He does look like a hamster, yeah.
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
If it's not either Turko or Byakuya evidence, no. Oh my god, Panda, the salt. The salt is getting to you, my friend.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting?
Well, the first case did make pretty much sense. That much I can say.
Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? Not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no
Like, the
doubt.
thing is, Panda, you have to agree, and that's why I was arguing against you the whole time, that the swapping with the locker rooms doesn't add up with it being Toko or Byakuya. I mean, Toko obviously was not a good candidate from the start because the evidence didn't exactly add up. I mean, Byakuya would have been evidence-wise a good target, I agree on that, but still, I always said the switching with the locker rooms, there's something missing. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was... Yep, just gotta lift off the shirt.
Girls' locker room? You've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again?
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands? No way!
But I do agree to a certain degree, Panda. These trials are always consists of twists. So it's never like you get all the evidence right before the trial. There's always things you will discover during trial.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body. It's not that I'm freaked out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
Oh, you're religious now.
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave it.
Right, Apes?
Sakura.
Hero is so fake, man.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Somebody had to know the modus operandi in which the Jack murders took place. Yeah, but it was there in the library the whole time, Panda.
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go.
And it wasn't exact, right? So, and everybody knew about Jack before this happened. They talked about Jack before this whole murder. So, everybody at least knew about the lettering with the bloodlust. Like, everybody knew that this serial killer is a thing. The files were clear about the stabbing. Yeah, and she wasn't stabbed, which is actually a reason that it's not Byakuya. And not Jack.
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
We already knew that Chihiro was a boy.
What is it?
Yeah, that's also what I mean. Just like what Apes said. Byakuya would have been way more precise with copying it.
Not possible.
Yeah, right, Prince? Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
This girl is
what?
a boy.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Think it...
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben, it's really true? Chihiro was...
Guy? Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser?
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
You mean Sakura would make a great Super Saiyan, right?
Waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. The thought had never even crossed my mind, Makoto.
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion.
I will try to slow down, Apes.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer
Right.
could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Right.
Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Just debate with Panda more.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Yeah, that is still the moving the body part. Why?
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But
Wait. Wait. I think... Okay, so Byakuya knew that Chihiro was the person that was dead, right? I think Byakuya did prep the body, in fact. But he didn't know that the body was originally in the boys' locker room. What if he prepped the body for it to look like Genocide Jack to frame Toko, because Toko was a nut job that was in love with him and also a killer? But he didn't actually kill. Chihiro.
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
Yeah, right, Sleepy. I think that's because how did Byakuya know that Chihiro was the dead person? Only if he had seen... but how would he have seen it before in the girls' lockers room? But he clearly didn't know that Chihiro died in the boys' locker room. Why did he go into the girls' locker room? It's also weird how Byakuya tries to frame himself, even though it does seem to go towards him not being the killer.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery. The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Maybe it's just a creep. Yeah, but he might have found Chihiro in the boys' room, but it would mean he moved Chihiro over to the girls' room. Why would he move Chihiro over to the girls' locker room? Maybe he found her there and thought people would be suspicious of him? But why would he be in the boys' locker room in the first place? He's the library guy. You're back on suspecting it's Toko? Really? Nah, I don't think it's Toko. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, Blue-Eyed Avenger, I did think that too, but it did seem like... It did seem like Byakuya didn't know that Chihiro was initially in the boys' locker room. It authentically looked that way. And he's not the type to go to the locker room at all. Or maybe Chihiro tripped on a rug and hit his head on the weight. You mean it was an accidental murder and then framed? Oh! Oh, you mean Byakuya fucked up? Byakuya fucked up and Chihiro hit his head and then Byakuya framed it on Toko. That wouldn't explain why it was so messy. Too messy for Byakuya, this whole murder scene. I don't know.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too...
Yeah, that's our biggest issue, right?
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
Yeah, that's what's bothering me. Byakuya didn't seem to know that it happened in the boys' locker room.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but...
It's
fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct, for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
okay, see? So yeah, he did actually frame it on Toko, but he did not find Chihiro in the boys' locker room. Because he clearly didn't know it happened in the boys' locker room, so my initial suspicion... I just don't understand why he was in the girls' locker room. He wanted to frame it on Toko, because Toko is Jack, so he obviously wants the serial killer out of the party. It was messy, because he just found her there. But why did he go to the... Like, did he do it like in 10 minutes or something in the morning when they were already searching for the missing person?
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Well, Panda, it kinda makes sense that he wanted to frame Toko because Toko was crazily in love with Byakuya and also had a second personality that is like a serial killer, right? So it kinda makes sense trying to pin this on Toko.
Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
But still pretty sick, yeah. Your creep theory looks better now, true. Maybe he just went into the girls' locker room to get some panties.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
I don't think he thought it was Toko, Sleepy. Though, you're right, he must have thought it was Toko, because if he frames it on the wrong person, and they vote the wrong person, he dies.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
I mean, yeah, Panda, but we're past that point with this game.
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility.
He didn't move the body, Blue-Eyed Avenger. He already confirmed that he didn't move the body. He didn't know that Chihiro was in the boys' locker room before.
Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true.
Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
He might have used the cable to Apes.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Like, it doesn't make sense framing the wrong killer though, because it kills himself, but the game might just ignore that fact.
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Still have time to make our decision.
He did hang her up with the cable probably.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Dakia didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure we know about the killer. The killer is a guy. Yeah. I already earlier said that. Since the crime scene was the boys' locker room, you would need a boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have had to use their own. In other words, it had to have been a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Alright. Celeste's account, probably.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Too late.
Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
She was in a hurry to go practicing.
All we need right now is any
As if she actually was meeting someone. So yeah, I think she was meeting someone to train, which brings me back to Mondo.
It's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Clues are one thing.
Oh wait, it was the single clue, wasn't it? No!
Sure, if someone saw the killer, they would have said something.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough.
Yeah, I know, it's Celestis.
all we need right now is any kind of new info.
What?
It's all over. You wanna know who saw the victim?
The killer! And it's not like they're just game over, man! Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Really?
Shoot! Isn't there a single clue that might
Clues are. Did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Shoot! Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who?
Oh, only the true. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Apes. It's a little bit, but this one's a little bit generic. It kind of fits all of the weak spots.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over. You wanna know who saw the victim? The killer.
No, it's wrong.
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever. Just hurry up and tell us.
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the door.
Yeah, I'm kind of starting Mondo again too, Apes.
I saw saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
It would make sense for Chihiro to go train with Mondo. So I think it's Mondo.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Track jacket and duffel bag. But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Yeah, being in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry.
No, I think it was specifically to meet Mondo Apes because, yeah, Chihiro said he was in a hurry, so that means he had an appointment.
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Well, because he was a boy and not a girl.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Yeah, I think it's Mondo.
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
And Mondo did call out Chihiro as a dude. I mean, that was the very first clue I stumbled upon today. It was like, wait, what? Chihiro is a boy? Just after Mondo called Chihiro dude. It was diffused and then it was confirmed later.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No, you already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
A track jacket to run. Wait, what?
Are you sure about that?
Maybe, yeah, Prince, maybe.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on two pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Why? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints.
I mean, those were probably destroyed, but she said it as if I should know what kind of sports she was gonna do based on the jacket.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Well, she said track jacket, so it sounds like running, but you can't go run here, right?
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose
Okay.
from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
So that's really hard to believe. Okay. I think here I will have to remember something, probably.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
I guess.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. This exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
No, it was a blue tracksuit.
Help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
She said it was blue.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit? I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit.
Maybe I have to remember the blue tracksuit.
I got it from the warehouse.
Did any of that really help us?
No way. Not a chance.
First of all, he was on his way, so next is why did he choose?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit.
So, what the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Cause exercise
But nobody is wearing a blue tracksuit.
Tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to
Was it not blue?
who the culprit is?
Yeah, how did Mondo know the color, right? I think so too, but like, how do I point that out?
What he just said without even realizing it?
Am I just gonna shoot Celeste's account onto it? Okay, I'm just gonna shoot Celeste's account onto it.
Where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next is why did he choose?
What do you mean, the
I got it! It matched the one that...
So, what the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Okay, yeah.
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said,
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then I assume he headed off to exercise.
she never said anything about the jacket's color. So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
It is Mondo.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue?
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Well, I know I suspect a lot of people. I'm still pretty proud of the fact that I noticed Mondo's dude slip-up right away and even said that when we figured out that Chihiro was actually a dude, that it made Mondo suspicious. Why couldn't it have been Hifumi? Because Hifumi, because Chihiro wouldn't go to practice with Hifumi. Well, Panda, there were hints before that Chihiro would go to practice with Mondo, like yesterday's stream. Because they did have an argument, and then Mondo apologized, and Chihiro did say she wanted to get stronger, so there were hints that it would be Mondo. No, you're Panda. You're just salty, man. I called Mondo out way before the trial began. I suspected multiple people, no question about that. But I did call out Mondo the moment we learned that Chihiro was actually a guy.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it.
But then actually it doesn't make sense that Byakuya altered the scene then. Because Byakuya has no interest in the wrong person getting accused in the trial, because then he dies.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation
is if he saw Cherry with it before he died. That's the only
But as I oh, Panda, wow. But as I said earlier, Panda, yes, in these cases, there are always twists that happen during the cases. You never have all the evidence you need before the trial begins.
Are you talking about Chihiro?
But it's still about figuring it out during the trial. It's not about knowing it all before the trial. Otherwise, the trials would be boring.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Well, but it was in the duffel bag.
That can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
Byakuya hauled it out of boredom. He doesn't care if he dies.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Because I hate him. The way he talked.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dudes. For girls, it's chick.
Right! I noticed that one. He called Chihiro a dude. It's not boring, Panda. I mean, okay, maybe it's boring for you. But obviously this game is loved by lots of people. And I think it's very exciting. It's about figuring it out during the trial. The trial would be boring otherwise. If you had all the evidence beforehand, you could just go right to the conclusion in the trial. Yeah, Sleepy, I guess it might be more obvious in English.
And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
But it was only once.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
And yeah, I shall hydrate.
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
Sami channeled her inner Kyoko this trial.
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
No, that's the only point bothering me too, Panda. Why Byakuya altered the... I mean... It would make sense for him to wanna get rid of Toko, because Toko was crazily in love with him. However, if the wrong person is accused in the trial, everyone dies, so... it wouldn't make sense to frame the wrong killer. The guy in all white has a crush on Mondo, doesn't he? Well, they are buddies. Maybe he also has a crush.
You really insist, then.
Yeah, they discovered bromance in a sauna challenge.
Here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? That must belong to... I guess Mondo. No?
Shoot.
Well, that's obviously Chihiro's.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
That's an interesting theory, Apes. Could be. Because he also did it in a messy way, so that Toko would not turn out as the actual murderer.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I do think they will bring it up, Panda, in a way. Like, after the trial, they should be asking Byakuya, like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I mean, they have to talk about the Toko business too. Yeah, I think Ape's theory does sound very valid.
That's odd.
But I think it will come up again.
Quite so tragic.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
How did they break? That, like, kinda assumes that Mondo tried to use Leon's book.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
By hacking it, I guess. Maybe they were able to physically hack into it and it's wrong because it's not voiced.
Shoot.
Yeah. But yeah, Monokuma did mention a weak point. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke it.
I mean, if the game doesn't bring it up, Apes, it's all just theories.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
You can just make it a rule.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long...
Oh, of course! The sauna challenge! Wait... But Leon was... But he only was once in the sauna. Why would he go to the sauna again? Mondo was in the sauna. Wait, that means Taka used the other one. No, Mondo's wasn't broken. But they were only once in the sauna. Oh, Taka didn't have his handbook with him. Okay. But why is Leon's? Was Leon in the sauna too? Or did he go with Leon's in the sauna? Into the sauna? It doesn't make sense. Mondo said he has his. We don't know if it's working, but Mondo says he has his. We know that Leon's and Chihiro's are not working. Why did he go to the sauna again? Like, he must have gone with Chihiro's... Oh no, he just knew that it would break the handbook and he wanted to break the handbook. So he brought Chihiro's handbook to the sauna to break it. And he swapped his old handbook with Leon's one. The one that we assumed is Leon's is actually Mondo's. No, he didn't have Leon's handbook. It was his own. But it broke down, so he replaced it with Leon's working handbook. And then he wanted to get rid of Chihiro's handbook, and since he knew it would break in the sauna, he brought it into the sauna. And he knew that because he was doing the sauna challenge. And yeah, and since Taka didn't wear his clothes, he also didn't have his handbook with him.
The handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burned, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
Yeah, and he wanted to break it because the handbook would have shown that Chihiro is a male. But honestly, assuming that wouldn't come out during the investigation, kinda naive. But I guess nobody did actually check that there are no boobs and whatsoever.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed.
Well, the sauna challenge, obviously.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness? And it broke. They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why.
It's true, it does suit Mondo's brain.
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
Yeah, it's 200 degree Fahrenheit, I think.
I might know someone who did.
Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was... Here's my answer.
Mondo is stupid, yeah.
Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Yeah, and then he replaced it with Leon's old working handbook.
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo...
There it is! The long hair with the towel above it. Oh my god, it's so amazing. Now my cam is in front of it.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt. Okay, what did we find? Beyond a shadow of a doubt. The card reader, the broken... What did Aoi say?
Let's test Makoto's...
What did Aoi say? She assumes kept a distance from the other girls from Ringveld had been noticed that she got along remarkably well with her male classmates. Well, that's not specific enough. So I do think it's the broken e-handbook. Is that proof enough? Maybe I have to remember something. His hair is hilarious though.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No! God damn it! It is there.
Let's test if what he says you broke your own.
In other words, if Mondo's then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just...
No, it's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually worked.
Yeah, and then he has to show his handbook and it is actually Leon's.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes? But doesn't that violate the...
I heard, but we should learn about Mondo's secret too, right? Because it surely was Mondo's secret. The motive was surely Mondo's secret that he didn't want to have come out, right? Because I don't think he had another motive to kill Chihiro. It's a ship, yeah.
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another.
You think it really was an accident?
They're dead.
It could have been an accident too.
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch. What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell him he's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you just said is wrong. You made it all up.
Do I have to make my final argument with Taka?
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning. That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Okay, now we're going right to the comic. Celeste saw Shiro in the warehouse with a duffel bag and a track. That's from the first murder. What the fuck? Could be. No, it's. Yeah, okay, then it's this one. Oh. There's something everyone has that you need to get into the locker room. I guess. Which locker room did Chihiro go into? The boys' locker room. That's the girls' one. Oh wait, maybe this one instead. That's the girls' locker room though. What? That's the girls' one. It even says girl. He didn't go into the girls' locker room. Okay, let's move on for now. The weapon the killer used was... this. As the murder took place, some blood splattered onto something, didn't it? The poster. To disguise the truth, the killer switched around the carpet as well as something else. Oh wait, that's the poster too. Then... Which locker room did the killer move to? The girls' locker room. The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime. Oh, wait. This over here is that. Yeah, I think it's in fact this one. The boys. I still don't understand this one. Am I just supposed to show, like, a boy? Am I just supposed to show a boy? God, okay. What was this one again? Yeah, okay, that did seem right. Though there was another poster picture. Okay. The killer took something from the other locker room and switched it at the scene of the crime. Wait, what? What? Is it both the poster? Yeah, the carpet is shown here. What was it that Byakuya brought to the murder scene? It could only have been... What is that? Chad, I don't even know... Oh, this is the bag. The pool? Maybe the pool. But wait, no, it's the girls' lockers room. Why would he go to the girls' lockers room? Wait, let's move on for now. We're short on time. When Byakuya arrived on the scene, what did he use to disguise what had happened? Well, the sauna, it broke. Is this, or is that the sauna? That's the sauna. I guess it broke. What brought Byakuya to the murder scene? Huh. What brought him there? I mean, he did that too. Actually... Oh, jeez. Okay, let's actually start moving to see if the first ones are right. Oh, I can't. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm not sure about that one. What was it that Byakuya brought? Oh! It's what he was bringing! Oh! Oh my god, I thought the reason why he was there. Okay, okay. Okay, and then he did the blood letters. Okay. I thought it was about what's the reason he went there. Because I don't have no clue why he went into the girls' locker room. But I'm still unsure about one thing.
Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Okay, yeah, it's the bag we're supposed to use there. Okay, okay, okay.
Here's exactly what happened. First, last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially night.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the boys' locker room image.
She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Really? Fuck. That's like so bullshit, these two images. And I don't know, I'm really not certain about that one. Because there is no boy lockers room image. Oh jeez, we're gonna fail. Come on, these two images are bullshit.
Chihiro headed out. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
There is a boy locker room image? Oh, you mean the I was thinking about the dude that's lifting weights, right? Yeah, we're gonna fail. Yeah. Oh god, we failed. I mean, it's a...
I refuse to give up yet.
Alrighty, this one's the back. Like, these two images are bullshit, and I went with the other one because later on in the comic it is that one used to enter a room. So you think it is this one? Wait, this one, right? Maybe. The weapon the killer used was the duffel bag. The blood splattered onto something. He switched around the carpet and this. Killer took something from... There isn't? No! No, this is the girls' room. Which image do you mean? This is not the locker room. No, there isn't, chat. There isn't. This is the girls' room. killer took something from the other locker room and searched it at the scene of the crime. What was it that... yeah, the cable... Where did the killer go after they were done? The sauna... yeah. Okay.
You! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct?
I mean, but with like a heavy... I mean, it's her skull wasn't crushed though, Prince. Like, that is not the point, right? Her skull wasn't crushed. She just, like, it needs just to be enough to be lethal.
At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room.
Oh no, it's the wrong image. What? How did I find it? What? How did I use the wrong one there again? How did that happen, chat?
The killer is you! With bag in hand, she made her way to the locker room. But how could the... Simple. Because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room.
Yeah, still, Prince, I do think Mondo would be able to, like, with both hands swing a... And it would be very lethal too.
Once inside, he met with someone there.
It's as Ape said, gravity does its thing too.
Killed it.
Wait, what? The weapon the killer used was... You want me to use this one instead? Really?
Here's exactly what happened. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was...
He is lifting it with one arm though.
It seems likely that the killer grabbed a nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the blood
Hopefully everything else is right.
in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things.
I still don't know why Byakuya came to the girls' locker room with the cable. So he might have come there in the morning searching for who died. But he already had the cable with him?
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. And then he got to
Okay, here they say he went and grabbed the extension cord.
He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message.
Well, when we were editing the comic, Apes, it said he brought something, right? That sounded like he had it with him already.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need
We're actually gonna go into an argument with Taka.
without any proof. You can't pin any of
Taka is gonna stand up for him. That one item of his and everything will become clear. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and Nega time. I'm feeling slightly uncomfortable here. Now they will come back to that, Panda, because they will also talk about the Toko situation. If you press the layer key, fever time will activate and the temple will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. What does that mean? So you can push... What buttons are that supposed to be? Oh, left mouse button, right mouse button. This only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it wouldn't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? So we've also prepared something called Nega time that your opponent can use. What is that supposed to mean, even? If the opponent activates Nega time during the bullet time battle, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher to hit the buttons in rhythm. If you were to activate fever time at this point... No, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I was worried about. See how fast you decoded that acronym. And surprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent wouldn't use Nega time. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh god, I'm so bad at this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you.
I don't know when to click.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt.
I just want to try. I don't know. How do I know the rhythm? Excuse me? But there are many rhythms going on. There are many beats going on. I actually don't. I have to pay attention which one it is.
I refuse to give up yet.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
It's.
I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refute you. False.
I'm going too fast.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen.
God. It's so weird because it goes da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Which one? I'm really bad at this, obviously, but like it goes like da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Which one is it? No, it doesn't save me, Solheim. I tried that earlier. It just speeds up time and I still don't see the dots. Listen to drums. Okay, I try to listen to drums.
I refuse to give up yet.
Yeah, the beat changes when the tempo changes, which is confusing. And space doesn't let it go away, doesn't make it go away. I already tried that.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Alright. Yeah. Like, there were still a lot of mistakes, but yeah. There's no sub count command. I'm not even sure that's possible. Because there is like no... Like... Okay, I do know my sub count, but like... You know, when I want to know who my subs are, I need to like export a CSV, like an Excel file.
Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We know how to do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Am I gonna get like 90 coins again? Yes. I mean, I don't mind.
Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just...
I mean, if you're curious, currently I have, I believe, 13 subs. We want, please? Why? But yeah, currently we have 13 subs. Actually, we do need 2 more subs, though I don't think they will take emote slots away from me. But like, the reason I have so many emote slots right now is because we reached 15 subs at some point. I don't think they're gonna take the emote slots away from me again. I hope so.
Go ahead.
I think the most we ever had were like 29 subs. They don't take it away? Good, that's good to know. I was thinking if I had to gift some subs to keep the emotes.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait, hold on.
No waiting, no holding on.
I want him to tell us.
Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank.
I wanna know what his dark secret was, why he did it.
Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I guess so. Oh, 14. I thought it was 13.
What?
It worked, right? Yeah, I know King Snake. I have seen that before. There are partners that somehow got partnered up by streaming like a super popular game for a while. No, not just somehow. But there are a few partners that actually didn't even have that huge amount. Like, if I had... if I would have been smart and wanted partner really bad, what I should have done back then, when I streamed Throne of Lies, I should have streamed it for 2 more months to get my partner, and then move on. Like, I streamed it for 2 weeks or so, and I did have, like, around 100 viewers streaming Throne of Lies. So I should have made the smart choice, stick to Throne of Lies for, like, 3 months until I have my partner, and then move on. That would have been the right thing to do, I guess. But Throne of Lies is dead now, but like, I don't know, I can't help myself. I won't force myself playing something that I don't enjoy for that long. Well, it's not even that I didn't enjoy Throne of Lies anymore, it was just I wanted to play other games.
Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was... Mondo Owada. In case you're wondering, the vote was not anonymous. Kyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
I refuse to believe it. There's no way he would kill someone.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Throne is good for in between, but pretty repetitive overall. I mean, I can definitely get hyped up on it and play it for a few weeks, no problem. Because like you're getting into the meta and like, you know, and play around with different strategies. I also think it is fun to watch if you're playing it yourself. Like you need to understand it for it to be fun to watch. I remember, Basti, I remember. Weren't you back then there and saying like, I don't understand this game? I don't know, maybe I'm mixing it up. You broke the bro code. Kinda. Why did you do it?
Well, it looks like Mondo's taken a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of 2 men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the control key to fast forward the text.
Oh, that was not you? Okay, then I'm mixing it up. Yeah, I never really got back into it. Unfortunately. And now it would be like, I will have to learn all the classes again. There's not much going on anymore. Yeah, exactly, Basti.
Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He'd heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of a petite, young girl. He had chosen that as his way out. Becoming a girl because you're weak. Jeez. This is the game I remembered you playing? Throne of Lies? I streamed that for a little bit, yeah, and I had pretty big viewer counts streaming it, actually, but yeah. Oh, you thought it was the council? Yeah, no. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about it, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fate. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Yeah, I do wonder if this is again a story of, like, actually the turnaround. We just discussed me, wow. Which of course included Shiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Shiro is actually a boy. And that was something Shiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. So yeah, actually, Shiro wanted to kill Mondo? But how? The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair. No, it doesn't make sense, Apes, I agree. And yet...
I'm sorry.
No, she probably wanted to practice to get strong enough to kill someone. Or he.
But...
Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay, I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. We wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Shiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Shiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that. So then that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Yeah, he swapped the rooms. Oh my god. He killed Chihiro, but swapped the rooms to keep his promise of not telling anyone that Chihiro was in fact a boy. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, weird morals, right, Apes? Unless it was actually an accident. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Shiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook, see? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Shiro, who he'd also killed. It sounds like it was an accident, but I'm wondering, like, if that wouldn't have been figured out earlier. Usually the comic is like what actually happened, right? Or that's at least what I'd assume. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why did you? Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. Yeah, it's Mondo's dark secret.
The possibility of having your
embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
To judge others by your own standards is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can. That's all there is to it.
Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know. You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, #1 in the gang, and his #2 his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that will do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang, which is why I gotta get stronger than Daya. Once, just one time, no matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes, I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly... Well, he didn't exactly kill him. His brother died saving him. Epitome? Oh, okay. Laying in his kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daya never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. 'Cause it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. Yeah, he didn't exactly kill him. His brother died protecting him. Yeah, right, Prince? If you would have explained how it went, then nobody would have said afterwards he killed his brother. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang in order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result... Oh, as a result, the public information was that he actually killed him. The team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother. I'm strong. And yet... As soon as our killing game began, he realized, no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point it was clear I would have no problem shedding lights on the secret. Mondo killed his own older brother. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. I wonder if this is like a translation thing, because doesn't exactly make sense, right? Because he kinda... Well... Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it all would have been for nothing. So that's why I... Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while that fuzzy uneasiness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. It was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would... You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
You piece of...
So what, you're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had, so I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me. Are you making fun of me? I'm strong? Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I felt like I could hear something starting to crack. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
Why did you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you. And stronger than Daya. I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand and I was just staring at him down on the ground. Hey. His temper got to him, yeah. It wasn't planned, I guess.
I killed him.
Yeah, the fragile ego's right.
I killed Chihiro, even after all this time. I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Look at him, you see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? 'Cause I sure don't.
I mean, Sayaka planned to kill... Yeah, you're right. Leon didn't plan to kill Sayaka.
You bastard. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again. I dare you. Okay, I'll say it as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because the time for punishing is fast approaching. Punishing? You mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished.
Hold on. Yeah, true, Prince. No, wait. So how is he gonna die? Toko is 100% trouble now, yeah. So how will he be killed? Dragged by bikes? Overrun by bikes?
I said wait!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
I'm not doing the punishment. You will be killed to death, yeah, but like... Okay. Okay. The cage of death. He will drive into that. Hit me with those knees. No! My knees! Only I hit myself with my knees. Not exactly sure what's happening. Okay, driving around in that cage with electricity. Electric cage, yeah, I guess so. Oh, but there's more to it. It's not bloody enough, right? No! Oh.
Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. It can't be, my brother.
Can't you have the death not be silly, right? Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Uh-oh. Taka is having a breakdown. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. Is Taka gonna die as well? What a disappointment. This is the end of the game? Byakuya? You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead, do you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death. I don't have anything to say to you, I don't have a response except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way? Okay, here we go! Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Isn't obvious, because it made things more interesting. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. Yeah, who doesn't ignore that rule? Oh, you mean he actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him. So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning? Indeed, but if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toku, you decided to use that to create the fake murder scene?
But
Yeah, she is no better, Prince. But damn man, if you hadn't figured out who'd really died, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did, and I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I know now who I'll have to watch out for.
Correct.
So that was your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes, we're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next.
You like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? My question is, why?
Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. All this punishment, all this despair is my gift to mankind itself.
Wait. People are watching?
What?
You're over-exaggerating.
I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair.
What do you mean?
Mean? Mean? Mean? Mean.
Is it the Truman Show? Yeah. Are we like in a cruel television show?
Good grief, I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor, and then everything will be revealed to me.
Ah, the noble son of a noble family. Truly you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
Shut up, I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this, after I have achieved complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand? In the name of the Togami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
Oh, so cool! It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you.
I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you.
Temper sounds like someone needs a nap.
Monokuma's laugh appealed across the courtroom and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo, but I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. Sure, Prince, go on. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying...
As there are 2 and 3 Danganronpa games, I guess we all know how that ends for Byakuya. I mean, I don't know if Makoto stays the protagonist Apes, it might just be other groups of people. Right? Oh, we're finally seeing some mastermind action here. But yeah, it doesn't mean like it's the same group of people in the other games, right? like the winner could still get out, I guess. But like we still don't know anything about the overall plot in the end. What do you think about having it so messages won't appear unless a mod approves of them, as like a sort of easier way to filter things like spoilers without having to try and react to them? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that idea, Prince. I really don't like it. Even if you have enough mods to handle it, like, it's important that people can just write and it's just there. It's not worth the few spoilers or trolls you're experiencing, I feel. Yeah, I don't like it, to be honest. Like, communication is so key to the streams, right? And like having it right there, and like it would also, I think it would annoy quite a good amount of viewers if they typed something that didn't appear in chat right away. Yeah, there is automod, but it's more focused on cursing and stuff. Like, I would be like that. I would be annoyed. Like, if I tune into a stream I haven't been to before, and I have this delay with my messages, and I wanted to get to know the streamer a little bit or something about the game, and there would always be a delay with my messages, not just the delay of the streamer responding, but the delay when it actually appears in chat, I would be annoyed. Alrighty, Thunder, have a beautiful night. Thank you for watching and hanging out. No, nobody spoiled anything, Kingsnaker. Yeah, follow our chat is, I think, also super stupid. I understand that big streamers sometimes turn on sub chat just because, you know, they have thousands of viewers and chat is just unreadable when it's not in sub mode, and sometimes they do a sub chat mode. I understand that for really big streamers, but follower chat, no. Yeah, of course, Prince. I'm still saying, like, even though Automod doesn't do it, I never would, like, put that delay on my viewers for chatting. Nice, Kingsnaker. It helps versus bots and trolls. Yeah, I know I once hosted a streamer, an English streamer, a girl, and she had follower chat only, so I instantly regret my host. But I did then follow and ask her why she used follower chat, and she did say she had issues with bots, that's why she turned it on. But there are usually better ways around. Like, if you're actually a frequent target of bots, Twitch can help you. Like, usually there is not a big troll and bot issue, right? But if you are a frequent target, you can definitely go to Twitch support and they will help you. So, yeah. Yeah, small streams, like, she was like not a super, like, not as small as me. Like, she averaged, like, I think she averages, like, I mean, I've seen her a few times, like, she averages, like, between 50 and 80 viewers, so she is a little bit bigger than me, but she's not, like, a huge streamer. Okay, I wanna see what we learn here about the mastermind. Oh, and the channel you rated was follower only? Yeah, that sucks so much, Kingsnaker. Sammy's a bigger person though. You guys are the best, man.
Well, anyway, like I was saying.
Before things even had a chance to get boring.
What? Which girl killed someone?
Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Oh, it's someone from the group he's talking to. We have an infiltrator? We have an infiltrator, chat. It's Celeste? No, I don't think it's Celeste. I think it's, it could be Kyoko, right? Because we still don't know anything about her ability and her story was so fuzzy too. Or Hero. I mean, that religious clairvoyant who bought a crystal ball for a glass ball for 100 million yen. Also super fucking suspicious. Look who's bald in the group. Not the fat guy, what? No. It's not the fat guy, Hero, the guy with the glass ball. It just doesn't make any fucking sense, Sleepy. He's like the ultimate clairvoyant and gets scammed into buying a glass ball for 100 million yen? Excuse me? And yeah, oh, he's also religious. Yeah, huge hair, great. King Snake is just trolling at this point. We're not talking about Tifumi. We're talking about Hero.
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move.
Oh, Basti! Oh, damn. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. And Solheim, enjoy your sub.
Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There is one thing I would like to ask.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but...
I kind of feel it could be Kyoko. Well, I'm making that voice because it's like we don't know who it is, right? So it's kind of like a transformed voice.
Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied.
So yeah, there is in fact a 16th student who will probably join later. I don't know.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
I'm a coffee weak. Darth Sammy, exactly. Don't do that when I'm up top. Oh my god, Basti is going at it. Basti, thank you so much. And AK Sap, enjoy your sap. Hina?
No, I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore.
Oh damn, Hina's next. She's our next killer, I guess.
Getting out of here anytime soon.
Can you press right button? What? We can't afford... we won't lose emotes, Basti. They won't take them away from me.
I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
Probably not.
I might decide to
No, text box doesn't disappear, I tried. I'm sorry, yeah, I feared so, but everyone in chat pretty much said they don't take it away. But thank you so much, Basti. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That will cheer me up. She's so simple. Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream-filled donut, holes, malasadas. Oh god of donuts, I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule, but right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. What is this? Oh, is the fucking metal door opening? What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse. I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? It's Chihiro's ghost in a... Okay, I don't have an explanation, chat. Let's move on. Yeah, I gave up. I'm done. Chihiro's ghost donut. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall just like always, and I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. That is rather unusual for her. Normally she's so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry. So it's just the 7 of us then. It looks that way. It's times like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Or not? Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close, and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it, I can't even imagine what it must have done to him. So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Slime. You forget about all the other things I guessed, right? Alright? King Snake even made a clip out of that. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things, do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. There's another hint why it is Kyoko, by the way, the inside girl. She asked for an interruption of the trial, and Monokuma actually went with it. And I feel like that's kind of a weird thing for him to do. What's your hint for it being Celeste? Apes, sure. What? To live here forever? Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? Oh man, okay, this is kinda a hint. That she's just going with it. However, the insider's job is to make things interesting. Oh, she does have a last name though, Apes. It doesn't show in the box, but she has a last name. It's Ludenberg. Oh, another one. In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for? Competition, discrimination, victimization, and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, is our current situation not demon angel, pretty putchy princess? Hmm? Maggie, the droll shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl dog boy, Robo Justice, the galactic king, and what I mean, there's no 2D here.
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind put such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since talk is like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. Uh-huh. Hero? Ludenberg-Kingsnigger. But yeah, Ludenberg is her last name. But she is kind of okay with this, which is weird. But she's also, the infiltrator is here to make things interesting, and Kyoko definitely does that, kinda. But they also talked about how a girl killed someone before it could get boring. But no girl has committed a murder so far, right? She can also be called Queen. So we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all, there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time. Then, once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may be, well, a discovery waiting for us which may further enrich our life here. And no, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she botched and ruined the conversation. Hey Barry, how are you? And thank you for the follow, Pink Pika, and welcome to the stream. Great. Alright. We forgot about something, chat. Genocide Jill. Oh. Nobody called for you. What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. I mean, I like Genocide Jill over Toko, to be honest. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with the split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype. I fought all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chance of survival would go up at least 10%. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. I love that expression. Oh damn! Basti! With another sub. Don't make yourself poor, please. Barry, enjoy your sub. And thank you so much, Basti. Thank you. I love this expression, man. And Barry! Barry's right back at it. Barry, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give and get. Man, thank you. I think Nash is only lurking. He's like usually working or something. But he will notice at some point. Nash is at least like often here. Yeah, the sub count command doesn't actually work, does it? True, Sleepy. True, Toko doesn't shower. Oh! Can only mods use it, Apes? Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right, let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer, and after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Only mods can use it, and I guess I can use it too. And that is a very nice thing to... I forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, good idea, Apes. Thank you very much. Are you a mod, Sammy? I'm an admin. I can use everything. Oh, Barry. Enjoy, man. You know what? You know what? Everyone here in Europe, apparently everyone got Final Fantasy VII earlier, right? Because they, you know, shipped it earlier, so everyone should get it for the release. But guess what? Mine is gonna arrive on Tuesday. I pre-ordered at Amazon, which should be the safest choice to get it in time. But mine is gonna be here on Tuesday. I mean, I don't mind because we're streaming Danganronpa right now anyways, right? But like, I still feel like, you know, where's my ultimate lucky status? Mine is not arriving before Tuesday either. That is because, Apes, it will never arrive, right? They wanted to wait so you can... I don't think we're gonna have finished it on Tuesday. I mean, actually, I don't know how long this game is. We're in chapter 3. How many chapters... Like, how many people are left? And we know there's a 16th person, too. Like, I feel like there are 10 chapters or something like that. I love the Danganronpa games, but I sadly don't own the games. I own the manga versions. Nice. You know, I'm like totally blind with this. Like, I've never watched the anime, never read the manga. I once a long time ago watched a little bit in a stream. That's it. Like, I'm a complete Danganronpa virgin. No, we were spoiled. King Snaker, you had to post more spoiler vaults. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pink Pika, you didn't know. But usually I don't want to know how many chapters there are. I don't want to know when we're close to the end. It's a soft spoiler though, it's not a story spoiler. It's okay, it's okay. It's not a bad spoiler, it's just usually I like to not know like how long the game is and anticipate myself and be able basically to be surprised when a game continues over what I thought where it would end. I'm sorry! You had one job, you had to post one more spoiler wall! I still saw it! It was right there. You're not a... No, but you know... $100 gigabytes? Really? Is it that big? Huh. Well, I ordered the hard copy. Well, but that's not exactly true, right, Prince? Like, during the first chapter, 3 people died, and I would assume, like, there could be, I mean, we know at least 2 people die, right? But there could be dying more in a chapter. And I mean, since we know now that it's 6 chapters, there will be more people dying in one chapter. Oh, maybe he meant the manga with 6 chapters. That's true. It was the maximum length, Sammy. You could have just copied it and did it again as 2 messages. But no, it's fine, King Snaker. It's not your job. It's okay. There are only 3 chapters, next one will fail and they'll all die. Okay, wait, how many students do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 4, no, 4, 5, nope, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nope, nope, 10. And 1 secret student that will join later, so I guess 11. Because we know there's a 16th. Good night, Barry. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a beautiful evening. Alright, however, chat. 10.5 if you count Jill. Good point, Solheim. My best friend spoiled me Death Note and I wanted to watch the anime. I mean, you can still watch it. I mean, it still sucks to get spoiled. However, Death Note is still a pretty entertaining anime to watch. However, chat, I'm so sorry. I know we're very lively right now, but it's also very late over here. It is after midnight. Oh, let me turn off the game. I did save, right? Okay, maybe I did not. I don't know. Okay, chat. However, no, you're late. It's not late. It's not even. I know, but I need to keep my good, healthy sleep rhythm, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. If somebody else is new and enjoyed the stream, please consider to drop a follow. I might stream, like, I definitely always streaming Thursdays and Fridays. But since with this whole COVID situation, I'm a lot at home, I'm working from home, we're doing a lot of short evening streams recently. So yeah, you can expect more short evening streams. Probably not tomorrow. I do want to take a break tomorrow since I streamed now 3 days in a row and I'm a little bit tired. But Sunday I might even stream during daytime. Yes. Schedule. Oh, it was 4 days in a row. You're right, wasn't it? It was 4 days in a row. No, it wasn't. I think I didn't stream Tuesday, right? It was Monday. I think it was Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Last short stream was like, I know, Kingsnaker, alright? I know. I streamed very long, that one. Before lunch, and am I, you're not a joke to me, but you are pretty funny. But actually, Kingsnaker, you're right, there is noise on my shirt because the filter is still on. That's funny. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a beautiful night, and I will see you probably on Sunday. Bye-bye.